That's the space cannon, right? Aren't the lights bad? Yeah, I want to follow this color light. Looks like he dragged me off the course. Fuck. Well, I've made it so far. He probably just bit the same arm that I already was missing the hand on. Come on, Simon. Legs, don't fail me now. The giant worm creature feels like a reference to Penumbra Black Plague. When we played that game, a giant worm creature came out of the ground and tried to eat us at one point in a way that looked a lot like what just happened to our friend there. Open. Faster. Oh no, he's still out there. Come on. You know what? I don't need to close the thing. Let's just go inside. I think we're done with horror stuff. Aside from all the psychological elements of this game. We just destroyed the WoW, and we're now inside of our target location. I think I can finally relax and just see whatever the horrible ending of this game is going to be, because I doubt it's going to be good. To be clear, when I say horrible ending, I mean like as in negative, bad, not good ending of horror game type thing, like horror movie stuff, not like, man, this thing's gonna suck.
Right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
Yeah, because I don't want to go back out there. I mean, this place looks relatively nice compared to some of the places I've been to so far, so I think if the Ark's not here, I might just like take a seat and just wait for a while, like forever, and never go anywhere else. Because this is way better than where I just came from. Nope. Let's go plug Catherine into something. I haven't talked to her for a while. And she has some catching up to do. And also I kind of miss having someone sane to talk to for a few minutes. I kind of hinted at this a while. Oh look! Speak of the devil. But I kind of hinted at this a while ago, but that's like one thing worth preserving, is at least somewhere me and Catherine, even if they're copies of us, will be able to like have those little charming conversations we had in that lift. And that's something being preserved, I guess, because everything else is so fucked.
Christ, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Things have gone worse for us before. Take a look around. Ooh, post-it notes. Those.
Alright, Phi is up and running.
The notes look blank. Launch dome, that's our ultimate goal. Hello. Site map. So we're there. Go to the right, we'll get to storage, which is where the Ark should be now. Assembly over there. Auxiliary control, that's the big launch dome. That's the crazy dome we saw over there, and that's our ultimate goal.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Think we're done? Alright, deployment complete. That's right up there with the infographics you would see while playing Penumbra Black Plague. Also somewhat visible in that Halloween special I talked about. Tunnel transport. That's Not much going on there. Not additional information I need anyway. Incoming, Herber, Penderson, Lindwall, Chun, Ivansky Hill. Now outgoing is going to be the same list, but without Chun, huh? No Chun. No Herber. So Herber and Chun came here and did not leave. Activity. Unsigned Herber visit. Launching the Ark. One last visit.
Did you find out what happened to the ARC team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
That would be bad news, and it's a huge object. I mean, we have a bad track record with, like, tunnels, and that's a giant tunnel, so if the WoW fucked with that, I don't know what we're gonna do about that at that point. How much of a dark ending would that be, as we get through all this, and then just the fatalist ending is that, oh yeah, ultimately, we just fucking leave. Like,
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Yeah, for her it's only been like a couple hours maybe, because she spends so much time not existing. Alright, here we go.
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
He doesn't seem to be feeling much pain from his arm. Maybe his screaming was just him being afraid, because it was really fucking scary when that was happening. Because yeah, he didn't seem too afraid, and he's walking around with a stump arm pretty well.
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah, better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
What's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
That's Catherine, isn't it? Did they kill her with a wrench? The WoW is taking over the world, society's coming to an end. She gets killed by a wrench. Okay. That's gonna be a fucked up audio diary to read. I don't think she's gonna be as calm and collected about all this in a moment. Let's maybe hold off on reading that memory for a little bit longer. That doesn't end happy. I'm gonna hold off a little longer just because, hey, maybe while she's in a better mood, we'll get a little more incidental dialogue while I look for the stuff I need to proceed. Hello? All these chunks of missile around here. Electrical room? But yeah, I want to keep her in her current mood to see if more dialogue will come up. I like hearing these two characters talk a bit. Hello? Did I want that? Let's leave that for now. Let's not just pull batteries out of the walls. We might need that there until I find something that's unpowered. The game's not even trying to be creepy anymore. We must be in the clear. Or they're falling, or it's like false sense of security maybe. Oh, you need the I need to pull you out, don't I? Do I need to use you? Will that make the door work? If I deactivate
What
you?
the hell are you doing?
I know it looks bad, but it makes me feel a lot better. Helps me focus.
That's... I mean, that's the wow you're hooking up to.
I need it, okay? I wouldn't have made it this far without it.
Let's just keep going.
She never seen that before? Oh wow, I guess she has been out of it this whole time. Does this one work? Does not. Oh, there's that battery slot. Alright, we have to grab the battery after all. Probably have to put it back right afterwards too. Probably needs to be here ultimately to fire the cannon. Here we go. It's nice to feel relatively safe. Everything I've ever heard of is dead at this point. Alright. Hey, there's the Ark. This is primarily making me think about just how the fact I need to play more sci-fi games on this channel.
Alright, found the Ark.
Good job, Simon. Now we just need to find the assembly space so we can stuff the Ark into a shell.
Being in an RPG channel, I fell down the fantasy hole pretty hard, as you would expect. Looks like I can't grab the battery. Oh yeah, it's still powering up. Now I can probably grab it, right? Nope. Gotta put down the Ark first. Yeah, being an RPG channel, obviously a lot of them are fantasy based, so it's very easy to fall down the trap of playing fantasy games all day, but I love sci-fi. Like, probably more than fantasy. I'm actually happy to be playing, like, Wasteland and Fallout right now, because they're kind of in that territory. Post-apocalyptic's like a weird melding of fantasy and sci-fi at the same time. I like fantasy too, it's just... Frankly, sci-fi can be weirder, and more there's more directions to go in it oftentimes than the fantasy tropes. Alright, time to acknowledge this, unfortunately. She's not going to be in a good mood.
I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
On it.
Let's go grab that battery. Just gonna keep putting this one off for a little bit longer. There we go. Put you back where you belong. This is pleasant, just running around, working on a ship. Makes me kind of wonder, like, is this what it would... Is this, like, slightly like what it would feel like to play a game based on, like, The Martian? I still need to see that movie / read that book to actually get a proper idea of what it is, but what I've heard about it vaguely kind of works like, you know, sci-fi working in space, except he's just stuck on Mars, so it's a little more grounded than that, but... Alright. I've diverted enough attention at this point.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine, it's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark. I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down!
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oh god. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
What do you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
That's your reaction?
How did she die?
Oh.
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
I don't think that's much consolation. Fuck.
How could they kill me?
Catherine,
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
come on. Don't do this to yourself.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. Oh, I'm an awful person. Well, at least the WoW didn't get her. If there's anything to be happy
Did you
about.
have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There was some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Oh, they're not gonna know each other. They're gonna have to meet each other from scratch.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
The copy of me and the copy of her. Oh wait, no, we're probably gonna make copies of ourselves now, though. So I guess we will know each other. So I was worried that we wouldn't know each other and she'd just be alone again. This could just fail, and we won't know if it failed, probably, unless I doubt they'll give us closure. They're probably just gonna leave us here. Because we're just making copies again. I don't think Simon understands that. But like, that's what we've done every time. That's how data works. You copy it. Alright, do I press this thing? What is that thing? Oh, do I have to grab that thing over here? Oh, hello. Looks like this is the actual thing. Okay. Time to move that battery again. One last shot. Get the vault over that pipe with amazing exuberance, because we're so great. Do I have to press anything here? Hang on a second. Should I be pressing this button? No. Doing a quick once over. Is there anything I have to press in here before I leave? Does not appear to be the case. I think this is just... This probably just runs the factory. I mean, the facility. So that spot runs the facility, the other spot runs the door, and this one will run the cannon. Alright. It's been fun, guys. I think the game's over. Or pretty over. Payload detected. One big shiny button.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
We'll head out to the gun.
God. Something about the models, the animation, and the sound design is so amazing and perfect in this game for sci-fi, like machinery. Something about it's really tangible in a way that it usually isn't. Whenever there's a machine in a game, usually it's kind of embarrassing, honestly. Alright, is this area still powered, or do I need to move the battery? Oh, now I have to climb up with that arm? Poor guy. It's really been through a lot. Oh wow, 3 hours in. I'm sticking to this marathon session. I've made it, guys.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then Kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean, it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Time to launch. We going through here, I assume? God, these doors are cool. That was a great horror movie little setup too. That one time that door had like 6 or 8 bolts that were slowly opening, and I totally had to be ready to, like, that was such a big warning. I was like, oh crap, something bad's gonna happen here. Better get out of the way. Did I just go the wrong way? Is this the way back out? Nope, this is new. I thought I went the wrong way for a minute there. We had to go underwater again? Interesting. I would not have expected that. Little side area. I'm going for every last... Oh, there's our scan. Looks like.
Oh. I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Yep, she's just omitting the information. Right, you're right. Yeah, I won't have to deal with that anymore, is the lie I'm telling you. Because we're going to be stuck down here forever. And I'm just pretending otherwise. Should I take a look over there? She wants me to have a seat. What's over here, though? Dead end. Upward path. Oh, there's the space gun. Of course I want to see it up close. So it'll load up here and fire. And that's just an incredibly massive tube. Goes all the way to the surface. And launches it to space. Which is an insane concept. That's crazy. Alright. We're gonna have a really uncomfortable conversation once this transfer turns out to not be what she's making me think it is. I'm kind of amazed that I think Simon knows deep down. I think he's just playing along and letting himself. I think he's letting himself believe that he's gonna transfer to the Ark because that's all he can hope for. That's all that's left to cling on to. But he has no reason to actually think it's gonna work that way. But what else does he have?
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Whoa. Oh, it just targets the thing. Okay, so there's the missile. Grab. And just go load it, right? Can I rotate it? No other button does anything, so I guess we'll just put it in. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Hope it transfers fast enough.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth than that.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
You gotta be kidding me!
5, 4, 3,
Come on, load!
2,
Yes!
1.
Fuck yeah, we made it! Woo! I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No, this is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
There we have it, guys. That's the end of Soma. Thanks for being patient if you had to deal with the waits in between episodes, and if you showed up after the series was done, then I guess you never knew what all those comments were about when I would mention the gaps between episodes. But hey, we did it. I said we would do it. I'm not really in the business of canceling shows generally. Man, that is it's really it's great at horror, it's great at sci-fi, and I love sci-fi horror. Like, this is a great concept. I don't know how much I like playing sci-fi horror because you have to make yourself do it. So it's not always a great experience to force yourself to keep going. But really though, the game's really well paced. You kept seeing new things and keep seeing new monsters and new concepts and new story beats were happening, and you keep filling in the background of all these details going on of what happened to the station and what happened to the people and what the world is like. Hey, Tom Ohl from Evolve PR. That's the guy that gave me a copy. I got a copy of Witcher 3 via him in the first place. I tried to request this game, didn't get this game, but I've gotten a few of them through Evolve PR, so thanks for that. Slightly didn't quite register for me. I'm like, oh yeah, they would be in the credits. But yeah, Soma, fantastic game, fantastic sci-fi. I love the sci-fi so much. Ah, man. Even when I knew where it was going, even whenever I would figure out where it was going, it was just cool to see the scenes actually play out because they're still really well done. And I love how the machines are rendered. I love their take on AI. I love the concept of someone just going in for a brain scan and then waking up in this horrible setting. That really threw me for a loop when it first happened, because yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, how does this tie to that setting? If I were to complain about this game at all, I would say that some of the monsters were a bit obnoxious. In particular, it was when I was trying to avoid enemies. 2 enemies bothered me the most. There was the sort of lumbering Big Daddy type guy that was slowly roaming around really early on in the game. That one underwater. Whoa. Isn't this... This is that simulation, just like we woke that one guy up in. But just to finish my thought really quick, I didn't like the Big Daddy guy that much because that was a problem with the sound radius that they would give you. Like, the distortion was so strong that I could never tell it was safe to go, but really the number one problem that bothered me was that one really dark tunnel area where there was like 7 proxies, the guys that are notified by sound, and I'm like, god damn it, this part's going too long. But otherwise, really well-paced game, fantastic. Beautiful.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Is this the Ark? Seeing this location, I thought it would just be that simulation, like we woke up the guy over and over again to interrogate him. But is this the Ark? It's beautiful in here, that's for sure. That's amazing. There's another wallpaper moment. Much less depressing than the last one. Let's go. This version of me has no idea that I was copied. He has no idea that a version of me was left to die at the Ark when we launched it. This is the guy that won the coin toss, as they say. Just goes on without knowing. Let's go. Can I find Catherine? Calibration Survey Point 3. Welcome. If you're reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give the developers a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Please continue with the survey. How would you describe your physical condition? We're back at this one. I feel invigorated, a better version of myself. How would you describe your mental condition? I feel altered, a change in character. How would you describe your senses? I feel more sensitive and aware of my surroundings, in this case because it's so amazingly different from my previous location that I can't do anything besides just take in all the details. How would you describe the sensation of your new condition? It's pleasant, already selected. Is that the only one I can pick? No, you can change it. It is pleasant. Are you troubled by the fact that you're no longer strictly human? I don't care what form I take as long as I get to carry on. How do you perceive your new existence? It's like a new chapter in my life. Do you think this new existence will be a life worth living? Maybe we can find a new sense of meaning in this world. Would you rather be removed from the project and accept death? No? Your answers have been saved. Thank you for participating, the ARC team. Wow, look at this place. I bet this was a fun exercise for the team at Frictional Games to make this location, because they make so many horrible, depressing, dark, awful locations. Now they got to make a nice little river bed. There's flowers, and in a Frictional game, like this is some kind of super high detailed Talos Principle location, or a deleted scene from Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Oh! That's a thing to recommend at the end of this series. If you haven't watched it yet, go check out my series on Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. That's a little bit of walk around and experience a weird story that kind of fits with this theme, minus the horror part, but kind of in some ways, also kind of in the horror part. In some ways, that game's kind of like a pretty horror game. These flowers. Things look nice here. Oh, this, I just realized it looks so visually distinct because there isn't the visual distortion. I was getting, like, color splitting and video distortion as a robot, but now it's a simulation, so I'm not seeing through weird fake eyes or anything that are being distorted by the WoW. It's just a whole simulated world.
Catherine? Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
So we got to get that last little piece of closure. So we successfully launched. The cannon did not malfunction. There's no damage in the pipe enough to stop the launch. Satellite is in orbit. And who knows how long it'll last and how well things will work out, but ultimately, we made it. Catherine's there. And everyone who was willing to have their brain scanned is there. In some capacity, some element of humanity lasts. Alright guys, thanks for watching like always. I might, if I remember to, put some recommended things of other playlists to check out that may be related to this game in a few ways. In particular, a previous horror game like Outlast, and another walk-around sci-fi storytelling game like Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I'll see you next time. Wow. This is a memorable one. This is one that sticks with you.
Hi! I want to word with you!
Jesus, what the bloody hell are you doing?
What are you up to?
Get out of my way. This is important.
You've been with Lizzie. You mess with her, I'll knock your bloody block off,
I
son.
need to track the pattern. It's critical.
What are you talking about, Stephen? People are sick. Birds are dying. My cows are dead. Where's Kate?
Still up at the tower for all I know. I could recalibrate the radial coordinates on the primary oscillators. If that holds up...
Stephen, where's Kate? What's going on?
Just keep out of my way!